It's time for baseball on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins. Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he's having a fantastic year. An ERA of under 2. You're going to have to pitch real well in this one to keep that ERA, minuscule as it is.
Hit hard to short, taken in by Rollins. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
In the second spot tonight,
Eddie Rosario will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty, one man out. Hard hit ball to second. Lowry's there. In time to first, and there are two away. And with that, let's take a look at the White Sox defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Jose Abreu coming from Cuba, everybody knew about what he could do at the plate offensively. But he's also making a name for himself defensively. He's made some incredible highlight reel plays. Now, a manager doesn't need his first baseman to be the greatest defensive.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the Ricky Nolasco, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he got into the sixth inning in his last start, but he wasn't really as crisp as he would have liked. Ended up taking the loss. Hopefully he'll be a little better in this one.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
Runners going. Popped high in the air. Plouffe coasts under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Jose Abreu steps in for the first time. One of those guys really needing something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go of it lately. And a dive, but he's back in.
Keeping him close.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And the runner back.
Just checking.
On the move is Eaton. Pitch outside. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. Nolasco comes set. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And EK, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, it was good to finally get
gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there, and you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
Batting fourth.
Here's Todd Frazier now.
Todd Frazier.
As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Buxton on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, you can say one thing for sure. They are swinging it like they mean it. That's 3 hits already in the first inning, and this one goes for 2 bases. They're having no trouble at all seeing this guy so far.
Deoner Navarro will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl is a well-liked umpire all-around baseball by both pitchers and hitters. The reason for that, he's consistent, and his zone is kind of what you hope for.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And Navarro swings and misses on a good pitch there, and there are 2 away. With a moment now, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Brett Laurie will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He's set. Here it comes. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Mauer will look up and put it away, and that ends the inning. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 good guys. Park makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
The designated hitter, number
Sales
52.
ready. First pitch on the way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Eaton on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Wow, what a great play to run that ball down. And that's not an easy play because of the spin coming off of the bat there. You're not sure where that's going to go. Nice job of figuring out where it was, running it down, and making a play that was sure extra bases if you don't.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
And that's a good guy to take care of on 1 pitch, especially on a swing like that.
Joe Mauer will stand in. 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
0-2 now as Mauer can't come up with anything on that swing. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Avisail Garcia will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Sano giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
He's going right through him here in the second. That's 2 pitches and 2 outs. And, you know, quick innings like this early on, that can really pay off later in the game.
Austin Jackson stands in for the first time now. Looking to stay hot. He's been a real force at the plate over the last week or so. Hit to short. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. After 2, it's a 2. Trevor Plouffe will stand in now to lead 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball, 1 gone. Kurt Suzuki will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Byron Buxton will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Cold strike at the knees, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 2 and the Twins 0. Adam Eaton will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
You know, he was just sitting on that breaking ball. Anything else, he would have had no chance. But he got the breaking ball, smoked it.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. High and deep to right center field. Sano racing back out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, and now that's the second home run that he's allowed here in just 2+ innings of work. And no question, they've had his number here in the early going. And now they stretch the lead out even further.
The left fielder, number
Here's Melky Cabrera.
Melky Cabrera.
Popped up. Kloof is there for it. 1 down.
The first baseman, number 79.
Jose Abreu digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off there, 1-0.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning. And now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
In the air now, out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Todd Frazier walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up. Nolasco steps into his windup. Here's his offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Dozier. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. We're through 3 here on the south side. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. Eduardo Escobar will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Sale has his target. Here's the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 330 sign near the bullpen.
Up next for Minnesota.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quickly. And that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a nice play.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario to first. Taken in by Abreu. Rollins on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting,
Miguel Sano is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota.
0-2.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Frazier. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Twins retired in short order. Still down 3-0. Deoner Navarro is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Buxton sprinting after it, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
the batter, number 15,
Brett Laurie is
second
into the
baseman,
box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. From the stretch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. For Navarro, the double is his 8th of the season so far. And he misses again, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. High in the air out to center field. Buxton waits on it, 1 away. Settling in now, Avisail Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Skied into straightaway right. Sano is in pursuit. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he is in there.
The batter, number 7,
Jimmy Rollins
shortstop.
is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of work. Leading off the inning, Park, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
No, that
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jackson shading to his right. He's got it 1 away.
The batter,
An
number
early
2,
look at the line
second
score
baseman,
here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Brian Dozier stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Sharply hit ball back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Joe Mauer in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Jackson comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
Had him reaching that time. It's strike one. There's his total now, just into his fifth inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
No, the pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Sano is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Fielder number 1.
Adam Eaton stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that was a breaking ball that he hit, and it looked like he saw it right out of the pitcher's hand so nicely. They might have to attack him with some hard stuff this time around.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Melky Cabrera stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Rosario is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see the top two pitch velocities here, 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Jose Abreu strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A man left for the White Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Trevor Plouffe will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Yeah, folks, he's been one of the best in the American League so far this year. Currently third in that department. And when you're pitching as well as he is, the scoreless innings just seem to stack up. He's got another good outing going here.
Buxton.
Byron Buxton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
You know what, guys? I just don't think there's too many ballparks around where this could possibly happen. I've got to imagine that this ball either had some English on it or maybe it took a funny deflection because this is going to hit the wall on the fly and then wind up over the wall. I don't think they'll even review this one. I think it's just going to be called a ground rule double.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Todd Frazier will step in to lead things off for the White Sox here in the sixth. Nolasco's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the third time tonight, he has served up a home run. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. Home run number 5 on the year, as the White Sox have opened things up a little bit further. It's now 4-0.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Your attention, please.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and that's going to do it now for Ricky Nolasco. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both the lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start, so he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
On the ground to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting,
Avisail Garcia will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
Ground ball right side. Dozier gets to it. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. Eddie Rosario will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Miguel Sano will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And he takes ball 1. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
1 out, nobody on. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now batting, number 52.
Park is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Twins are set down 1, 2, 3. Jimmy steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
The shortstop, Jimmy.
First pitch on its way. chop foul at the plate, strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Hit out towards second. Dozier has it, and he's set down, one away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Jackson. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Now a line drive that's going to carry over the head of Escobar into left center, base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count. Kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
And again a throw, and the runner back safely. And again a throw. And he just manages to get his hand in. And yet another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat. Jackson goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It's there, and he is out trying to steal second as he's nailed by Suzuki.
The best way a pitcher can slow down the running game is vary his moves. Hold the ball, throw to first, show your best move to first, or slide step. The guy tried to steal on a slide step right there. The chances are you're going to be out, and they nabbed him.
Melky Cabrera stands into the box. He could really use the knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the move is Eaton. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third now is Eaton heading for the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead. Oh, and he throws it away.
The first baseman, number 6.
Jose Abreu will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Sano is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Sox get one on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. Brian Dozier will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Joe Mauer will stand in looking to turn things around. He struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Trevor Plouffe will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ballgame and kept his team in the ballgame.
And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Lowry's up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Fernando Abad out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Todd Frazier ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to left. His second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Mauer is over, 1 out.
The batter, number 15.
Brett Laurie will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Grounded to short. To his left, Escobar. Throw gets him, 2 down. Avisail Garcia will step in. A ground-out victim his last time. Hit hard up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. 2 gone, and Jimmy Rollins strides in, grounded out his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Rosario. And that retires the side. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up here for the Twins. Kurt Suzuki will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone could be beneficial to an offense. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Sale into the windup. 1-0 on its way. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Backhanded from deep in the hole. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Shortstop, Eduardo Escobar.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. On his way to pitch number 75. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Eddie Rosario will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Miguel Sano will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Hart makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that run in the ninth means that they couldn't quite finish off the shutout, but still a very good performance out there on the mound.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com.